Hi friends, this is Arav Chowdharry. Welcome back to yet another episode of Talks with Arav. I have been telling you about my journey in cinema and television as an actor, my experiences. Cinema, television, whatever the medium, and now web, of course, it's a medium of cinematography. Yet, very few people of very few actors talk about the importance of cinematography in cinema, on television, on screen, basically. And not much is shared and said about cinematography. DOP, director of photography, that's what it is called. The cameraman is called DOP. Cameraman, lighting, and the art of cinematography is the most important part of cinema, apart from acting and music and direction and script and everything, which we all know of, and we have discussed it multiple times, and I'm sure you've heard of it, you've read about it. But a camera person plays such an important part that very few people know that the biggest and the best of directors in the world, they have a relationship with the cameraman, just the way they say that you have a relationship with your wife, or when you're in a relationship, you have whether it's your girlfriend or whether it's your wife, the same kind of relationship you share with the cameraman. Director completely and totally relies on his or her camera person. Now, cameraman is going to decide and will take you to the cinematic journey, the visuals, okay? The lighting makes all the difference, whether it is Yashi, Mr. Sanjay Leela Bhansali, whether it is, people in Hollywood, they all have, you know, a favorite cameraman that they have worked with over the years. I myself have been fortunate enough to work with the best and the biggest of names, including Binod Pradhan, Chang, Ashok Mehta ji, God bless his soul, so many others, Jal Mistry, you know, and Santosh Sivan, just to name a few. And the list goes on. And these all are legendary cameramen, and they have created some really, really beautiful, um, so to say, paintings on celluloid, all the masterpieces shot by, let's say, uh, Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra, they have mostly been shot by Vinod Pradhan. Okay, one of my all-time favorites. All the most of the movies shot by Mr. Subhash Ghai have been filmed by Mr. Ashok Mehta. So you know, every camera person has a unique way of filming, a unique way of showing, what you see on screen. Obviously, if you're a student of cinema, if you really have a keen eye, you'll be able to understand the difference between a film shot by Vinod Pradhan, a film shot by Santosh Sivan, a film shot by Mr. Ashok Mehta. You know, there's just the way as an actor has a different style, or director has a different style. In the same fashion, the same way, the director and the cameraman, camera person also has his or her own different style. Now, the camera person is given the script, and a story narration is given to him by the writer and the director, and they decide on what the tone of the film, the colors of the film, the visuals of the film are going to be all about, which plays a vital part, because if you see big movies, whether you see Sholay, you see, Mahabharat, you see, all Yashji films, Mr. Subhashji films, or Vidhu Vinod Chopra films, Sanjay Leela Bhansali films, they are all larger than life, and the use of camera. Now that's a separate subject altogether. Today we are in a digital age, so the camera has changed now. It's also debatable uh, whether the digital camera is better than what we used to have, which was film camera. Um, I personally feel they have their own advantages and disadvantages. One simple thing that is that when we used to shoot on film, we were dependent on the raw stock, the film itself, the film roll, uh, you know, getting over. And there used to be times when the director would come and politely tell the actor that, sir, this is probably going to be the last take for this particular scene, because this is the only footage left with us is only for this take. And then we can't go beyond this. We'll have to do it tomorrow. Which, in case of digital cameras, it goes on and on. It's a chip. It just goes on and on and on, just the way we have a mobile phone. But I personally feel there was certain romance in hearing the noise of uh, the camera go krrrr, and we've all grown up on looking at the film. So that's a small little insight into what camera work is all about, what a DOP does, and we shall discuss it further with more of details. Hope you're enjoying your journey with me, and you like this episode. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you all. Be safe. Love you. Bye bye.